Let's officially start, huh? Thank you so much once again. I truly appreciate everyone, waiting for us to get this game going. And in order to get started, I think the first point is gonna be this important disclaimer, which is present in most of the YouTube videos as well. And I don't wanna be, missing this specific important point. And that is, this is not an financial advice. This broadcast, the channel which we have created on YouTube, is just to share our project progress with everyone so that everyone is aware of certain things, especially related to our Suimon game. So this is why I'm sharing this in the beginning, so that we are done with this task. And then I've got certain points to address in this live stream, as I shared over there with you guys in the in our chat window as well. So basically, the purpose is to give you guys an overview of how the game has taken so much amount of time to build. Because if any one of you has been into game development or anything of this sort, it means all these things take time and effort. And let me just get started officially on these points so that we are all. It seems subtitle not available. Is there a way to allow subtitles? Somebody has mentioned that we need to enable subtitles. So I think let's go and I will enable subtitles. Settings, appearance, stream, output, accessibility, advanced, override, enable, stream delay. So let me just see, somebody has just mentioned, because we have people from across the globe, and some people would love to have subtitles present in our YouTube stream. So this is just new for me as well in terms of setting up all these things. So once we get this one done, I think it will be all fine. Let me just see in YouTube, added closed captions, update, live replay, stream latency, analytics, edit. Is there any other button here? Manage. No, I don't want to exit the stream. Settings. Maybe I think subtitles will be available after the stream goes live. So this is what I believe. Maybe these will be available at a later stage. Inshallah. Okay, so we will figure this one out. I just don't wanna spend time in terms of finding some specific setting for this stream. So let's come back to what we are going to go through in this stream. So the first one was, this is our first stream. I have told you guys about, this is not a financial advice, and this is so important that everyone treats this as as a project where we are sharing our progress with you guys, and we really believe in the project. We really believe that this is the game which can be one of the most played games on Sui blockchain, because I have just checked at my end which are the best games available online on Sui ecosystem. I was just searching this morning as well, just to make sure that we are on the same page. Just want to make sure this one. So I was just playing around with our friend Grok to see which are the games available. And I can't find really some nice games over there. This X Society, if I click it, it takes me to another portal. Farcana, I remember it was from another platform. Now they're trying to port these games on top of Sui chain. But I don't see a playing version of any game. So that gives us a really nice advantage in terms of where we stand. So somebody, I think Grok also recommended me, there is this game called Final Stardust. So when I open it up, it is some kind of NFTs, but all promises. I don't know, how can we play it? When I click on their website, they have 13,000 followers. And if I click on their website is not available. So that really gives us a first mover advantage. And I'm just checking things while we are here live as well. So just to show you guys, our game URL is going to be, before I go there, Let me just go through all these points so that I don't miss any of those, and I want to spend most of my time in terms of focusing on our gameplay, how you guys can perform all the testing, and then you will be able to showcase us how much of effort you have put in terms of testing, and then we'll be able to give some kind of rewards to our community as well. So overall crypto market, I want to, and this is what one of my goals is, that we will try to have this YouTube stream quite regularly now, because game was the biggest milestone which we needed to get out of our way, and still we are just opening the free version. I will show you the paid working version as well, but I would recommend you to test only the free version of the game, so that we figure out all the small details remaining in the paid version. And this is one of the main reasons that we have delayed this game launch for so many days or months now, I would say. I saw a message from somebody in Telegram as well who was saying, we've been promising for 4 months. Come on guys, there are certain things which we can control, certain things not under our control. And everything takes time and effort, testing, so many things are involved. And that is what my focus is going to be in this stream as well. So overview of the crypto market, I wrote this as a point so that whenever we'll have these streams in the future, we'll try to build our own community in Sui ecosystem. Like, all these people who have become these KOL, key opinion leaders, and they charge you this insane amount of money just to review your content. And if you look at all these channels and their content, they are usually reviewing each other's tweets and whatever is happening in the crypto market overall. So why can't we do that? We would love to work on that and build our community. And it's always good to share screen and go live and share it with the rest of the community members as well. All the progress and the project, details as well. So this is one of the goals, that basically we'll try to have multiple topics within this live stream, and we'll try to go live as much as I can, and I'll have time available. And if any one of you who thinks he's good in terms of social media, in terms of going live on YouTube, would love to have that person part of our team, because we really believe each project has to have a great working team. And that is where most probably, even before I jump to crypto market space, I would like to thank the whole team who has been working all this, when the price was down, and, we still kept having discussions, and these guys have been producing graphics, and we've been all working together. So I would like to thank each and every one, either a community member, a designer, marketing support guys, all those people. Especially my developers team, they don't even own any tokens, but they are the ones who've been developing all these things for us. And then, we made this AI agent, and all these things have been costing us money as well. So anyone who's been asking these questions in the chat window, why are we not spending money on marketing? So guys, here's the answer. Why should we spend anything on marketing unless we have some product going? And because I don't want this project to be labeled as a meme anymore. And most probably after today's stream, we'll apply on CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, and we already applied to move us from meme category to games category. But last time I think they rejected our application because they said, show us the game demo. Where is your live URL? So now today is the day that we have the URL. I'll show you the working game, and we can submit it to them, and then we'll move ourselves from meme to the games category. I hope everything is fine, because I'm going live for the first time over here, YouTube. I just want to make sure things are fine. People are saying sound is clear. So overview of the crypto market is it's going down, guys. I don't know why is it going down. Sui going down. And all of this is based on the leverage which we have in this market. So always don't worry about the pricing. As long as we have a utility, the token price will go up. Again, not a financial advice. People will take profits. I've been looking at the chart. Some people who bought it for $50 when our price was really down, they would like to make it maybe $200, $300, and they want to go. That's fine. It's good that they sell now before we go to 10 million, 100 million. Just imagine if they sell at that price points. So it doesn't matter if the small people, even yesterday, one person sold 1% of the supply. And that's a really great and solid approach from the community that, it was bought back. Again, I'm not going to focus much on the price of the token, because I am a believer that price will really go high. If all these other tokens are at such crazy valuations, why can't we go there? Especially with our game going live, you guys starting to test, and the moment we will add our token, which the burning features are going to be there, we are set for something nice in our lives. And so coming back, so overall market, I don't know if you guys know about charts and other things, but I've been spending a lot of time on these things, and one of the key things is always keep looking at the liquidation map. And you see here, people want to now liquidate these guys 1028 or 1027 or something like that. So I'm sure now the price will go maybe as low as 101, so that all these longs get liquidated, and then they will increase the price to 106 or something. And this is what has happened in the morning or in the last few hours as well. You see here, price went nearly 107 to liquidate all of these guys. And personally, I'm not in favor of any long and short positions, because this goes into gambling category. So I'm not at all a big fan of these things. And you can already see 107 had again more of these shorts being built up. So what these guys do, they just keep leveraging out all these people who want to take risks. And this is I think on Binance, this is specific to BTC only. And then this is hyperliquid. Wow, such a long position of 3.95 thousand bitcoins are gonna get liquidated if the price goes to 96,000. So people play with leverage a lot, and I'm not really a big fan of this whole leverage game. But overall, I think market is sideways. It can go down a little bit more. I use some of the indicators like money flow indicators, SAR, but again, we're not gonna discuss much about prices of any tokens. Overall, I think Sui is doing a lot. Sui's ecosystem review, this is the point I wrote just to share with you guys. There is a lot going on in Sui's ecosystem, and I'm sure you guys are also following along with, in terms of looking at the Twitter, all the things which are happening in Sui's ecosystem. Many tweets are being done. I think they've got some hackathons coming in next few weeks or so. Maybe we'll plan to apply and submit our game over there as well. I was just looking a few days back, and I think there was something called this Sui overflow. So 23rd of May is the deadline. So I replied to them, and maybe we'll apply over there, and this will give us a big exposure, guys. Because in the end, if Sui's official team knows about us and they can tweet about us, we don't need to spend any marketing money to any of the people who are asking for money in terms of I hope everything is live. Hello. Okay, unmute. What is this mute button here? Sound is clear. Can you please confirm one more time if audio is all good? I'm just checking here, and screen is clear to you all. I wish it was more of a Zoom call where people can speak and they can just confirm this to me. Again, hoping that. Great. Thank you so much for the confirmation. Thanks a bunch. So, coming back to the point which I was trying to make, and that was, we may apply for this Sui overflow, and let's see where we go, because they are looking for anyone who's building some new projects on Sui ecosystem, and that will give us a really nice exposure. So coming back, uh, Sui gaming ecosystem, I've already covered to you guys. There is not many games available over there, and that's give us a massive advantage that our game will be the first one which will be going live, and people will be able to actually play the game. Then also, we are already in touch with Mr. Labs team, who are based. They have an office over here in Dubai as well, and basically, what I'll be doing is I'll be getting in touch with them one more time, and I'll be asking them once our games goes live on the main net, then I'll go and give them a demo as well. So that's another good thing which gives us a good advantage, that we can reach out to them and talk to them in near future as well. Then basically I'd like to mention our friend, I think his name was Mark. He's a great YouTuber. We never paid him any money, and he spoke about our project. That was the time when his community bought all our tokens, and then our market cap went up to $6 million or something like that. And then basically price came down, because again we were just a meme. So now we are not a meme anymore. Then Mario Nofal is another person who runs a massive. He has a massive following, and basically, if I'll show you, he has been following us as well. He recently followed us. If you see on my screen, Mario, he has 2.2 million followers. So we'll try to reach out to his team, and because I remember we spoke to their team a few months back, but our game was not live at that time. So that's what one of our next goal is. That I hope the stream is fine. Okay, we are live. Good. So basically, let me just double check. I hope stream is not stuck. Maybe I should join the stream from my device as well. Just give me a second. How many people have joined? 4 have joined. There's a live going on. 4 have joined. Great. There's a live going on. 4 have joined. Great. So that's about, we'll try to reach out to more people. There's a Crypto Corner guy, there's Crypto 8 guys who have been supporting us from Indonesia, and there are other KOLs. We will try to reach out and talk to them. Then also we will try to collaborate with other projects within the Sui ecosystem. It's not really a massive ecosystem like similar to Solana. So that's where, I know these guys from Poseidon, and some of you guys have asked in the Telegram, why are they promoting our project? So I know those guys have bought our tokens first, and that is where one of our commitment towards any other project comes in. We will only allow any tokens to promote us or talk about us or have a collaboration with us unless they show us that they have bought our tokens first, and they will hold our tokens for certain duration as well. So these guys are really nice. Their team is small. They are trying their best to create another nice product, and their product is I think revolving around some kind of a this magical creature in the ocean and all. So we will only and that is where I told you, like Sui AI is another project. With the project dev we are in discussion, and maybe we will enable their tokens to be used within our game at a later stage, but we will allow that to happen once they buy certain token supply from our DEX and then never sell it. So that gives us a really nice advantage and a strong holder who is a collaborator as well. I'm trying to reach out to Lofi as well. I don't know their team. I don't know those guys as well. But these two, I can assure you, like I've spoken to them, and still we're not sure about how much token Sui AI guys will buy. Maybe they will buy, maybe they won't buy, but that doesn't matter. And same is the case with Lo-Fi guys. I just reached out to them just because they are one of the largest, but still we need to make sure that whenever we'll have collaboration, they need to have similar kind of working teams who are focused on the project. They have a at least nice product or a or some kind of a real world utility. So I don't care if Lo-Fi guys don't have a utility, maybe we will not collaborate with them. That's fine. As long as, because I'm a believer that not just to get the exposure from one project for our own project, it doesn't really matter. So soon we'll have some, funds spent on marketing as well. But again, all these things will go step by step. So enough on this point. Project journey, I think most of you already know about, but anyone who is looking at this stream for the first time, I'll give a quick recap of what happened in this project from beginning till today, so that everyone is on the same page. So in summary, okay, great. So in summary, this was just another meme coin on Sui chain. I also bought it. One day, the dev really sold 35% of the supply. 5% of the supply was locked in some smart contract. We tried to reach out to those guys, but it was in a smart contract. When it was also released, it went to the dev and he also sold. It was just a couple of months back, I think it all happened. So all the markets are in circulation. All the people like you guys who've been listening to this stream or who's been into Telegram, they are the ones who have bought it from the DEX. I myself have bought it from the DEX. I don't want anyone to, think like there is going to be some exit liquidity, because yesterday some people were asking questions that if somebody can sell the liquidity. So that's another important thing for you all to know, that liquidity is locked and burnt, I think, because the project was launched using move.pump, which is like pump.fun. And once any token is launched over there and there is a certain amount of Sui, all of that goes into a liquidity pool and then they burn the liquidity automatically. So in short, the project was about to be dead. Then, the designer reached out to me and we made a new group. And it was just one chaotic day when the tokens were being sold. Price really, really went down. So I spoke to the designer, I spoke to the marketing guy, and mostly the designer of the project. And he had the access to the website, Twitter, and then he created a new Telegram. So that's where we started building off. Then I asked him to basically collab in a way so that we can convert this project into away from a meme narrative. And that is where we created this AI agent, first of all, because we didn't want to pay to these KOLs. And that agent is doing fine. It's doing great, actually. I think a few days back, I also checked. If I'll open here, Suimon agent. There you go. 17 minutes ago, he did a tweet. Then 1 hour ago, 3 hours ago, he is doing his job, man. And whatever views he's getting, I don't care. What I care about is the replies he is doing. So if you see, he basically goes on. This is for people who don't know, much about the AI agents. So I'm just giving you a quick demo. So this agent searches for certain hashtags like Sui, gaming, and all of that. And then he replies back to this tweet based on his own brain, which we have prepared. And then he also generates a lead towards our website. Like in our case, he's telling people to come to our website, our Telegram, and then he keeps doing these things on his own. But all of this is also hosted on our AWS server. It means every month I'm paying money for this as well, just to be live. And just to make it up and running on Twitter, you have to pay $200 a month just to get the API access. And now we're trying to make it into a white label product as well. And then the game is the most important element on which we have spent the most amount of time in this project as well. And that's where it makes me really happy to announce that it is live now. I'm going to go very soon to that part. So this one is done. How liquidity pool work? Oh, this is an important one I want to mention, because people think about only market caps. It has reached 1 million. Okay, let's sell and run out and then just, let's just move away from the project. But I just want to mention a very important point. And I don't care if we discuss our competitor project or any other project. So, these guys, I think they launched with the same name few days back, these Suimon guys. I think they spent a lot of money in terms of marketing, and I am not at all saying anything bad about them. I don't know their team. I don't know who these guys are. I don't know what they did. I don't know what their past is. But some of my own friends here in Dubai, they reached out to me. They said, "Is this your project?" So it means they have some money and they are spending it to get their price going up. I don't know. Are they using market maker? I don't know all of those things. But I just want to show you here, they have a liquidity of $181,000, right? And if we look at our project, we have a liquidity of 111. So why on earth are we at 600K market cap while they are at 4 million, nearly 4 million market cap? Now just imagine if somebody, and you can see over here in this red candle already, I think somebody sold for $50,000 or so, something like that. I'm not sure even this is the live current value. Let me just see. So it is the trading volume actually. This is not the, so there we go. Okay, $14,000 were sold here, and on this candle, around 50,000 were being sold and bought all. And you know, the price really goes up. First it comes down and then goes up. So with such low liquidity, it means this liquidity also means 50-50. 50 is SUI, 50 is the token. So it's around 90K or so in SUI or US dollar value these guys have in pool. And if somebody owns, let's say, big amount of supply, like in your case, if you guys own maybe 10% or 2% or 1% of token supply, it does not mean that it is liquid. It does not mean that you should just sell it. Just like, I think yesterday or day before yesterday, this guy thought he's a millionaire or something. So here he sold maybe $5,000 or $6,000 worth of token. And you see how our price went down because he alone sold such a big amount of tokens into the liquidity pool. So I think we are really, really good in terms of our liquidity, and we can go much more higher because if people will buy our token, this liquidity will go high, and that means we will have much more solid chart compared to any other chart. I don't want to quote these guys again and again, but I just wanted to let everyone know that if you buy something, and especially our token, just chill, relax. It is not like, for a day or so we are gonna be with this project. If we have stayed with this project for more than 6 months, we are here for a long term. Again, I just wanted to mention this point that maybe let's look at this. I don't know who these guys are. Let's look at this token. So he's a perfect day trader. He's trying to buy, sell. 369, he is selling to. Then 375, 370, 229, 219. I don't know, these people are like bots or something, or maybe he bought it high and then price goes down, he sells quickly. I just wanna show, I don't know whose wallet is this, I don't know what he's thinking, but you can already see this is human mentality. Whenever the green prices are going up, he was buying, I think. It's a perfect example I just opened up. I never thought to open this specific wallet. But you can apply these filters in this or any other deck screener as well, and you can see, I just keep checking that if everything is going on the right track. I just keep checking. There you go. I'm checking on my side as well that my YouTube stream is going fine. So what I'm saying here is these day traders, they give you volume on the chart, which is fine. But our project is not for day trading for sure. You can already see he's making money, sometimes he's losing some money. So all these people never ever, I think I should not be discussing more about pricing. So just wanted to mention the liquidity is the most important thing. So let's say if we reach 10 million or 100 million, unless we have here $1 or $2 million in liquidity, none of you should try to sell. I'm not against telling anyone to buy or sell or asking anybody to sell. But I just want to make sure that you guys understand this thing. Some people understand, some people don't understand. Like this guy, if he would have sold slowly, maybe he would have made more money. I'm not giving advice to sell slowly as well. But I'm just telling you that people sometimes have no patience either. Or they see so many of green candles, they said, okay, this is the time to just jump off the ship. Because I think this guy just sold all of his tokens. Maybe he will buy back, I don't know. I don't care as well. So it's really good that, rest of you are with us. Rest of you are listening. And, I truly appreciate everyone. Coming back, this one is done, liquidity pool is done. And this is another, I wanted to mention a little bit about centralized exchanges. Although all these people take money for sure. Okay, I've seen projects getting listed on KuCoin, Gate.io, Mexi, and people have this hype. Okay, we are getting listed over there. Then what happens? You've already paid money to these centralized exchanges. Then those guys take your token, your money, and dump it on top of their tokens, on top of their audience, who is basically user of that exchange. So overall, this whole space is not really that fair, I would say. But as long as, or as soon as we will have enough liquidity and enough users present on a DEX, I will myself apply in a very nice tier exchange. I know guys from OKX over here in Dubai. I may go to Binance maybe. I know Binance may need a lot more money than we can imagine. And then, so that is why our focus is on a working game first. Let the users have more traction. Once people would like to play the game and they will need token, they have to buy those from our DEX. There is no other place they can have those tokens. So that is our current goal. And if any one of you owns a large amount of our tokens, just wait. Unless this liquidity goes to 1 to 10 million or something like that, then try to sell it. Because I'm sure all of you who have bought it over here, you are all in profit. So just chill a little bit more, relax. This is what I was trying to mention in our Telegram as well. That don't worry about if it goes up or down, up or down. Everything will be fine as long as our product is working fine. So coming to the next point. Which Suimon token to select on a DEX? Nowadays, because these guys have launched as well, so I think you just need to make sure that you go to DEX Screener or you go to suimonster.com and you copy our contract address. Is it mentioned someplace here? Or maybe you can click a button here. I think click this buy button. When you click on this button, it will take you to our launched bluemove.dex, where you can add here 100 Sui and it will give you the best price. Or you can use 7k.ag, which is an aggregator, and basically it will fetch the best price from the Cetus liquidity pool and Bluemove DEX as well. And thanks again to one of our Telegram guys. I would like to mention, I don't know exactly what his name is, but I think he added over here some liquidity as well. And he's earning some kind of rewards. There you go. So I would love to, appreciate this person. That he has added liquidity, and every day whenever these, because people may not be buying directly from Cetus. So if they are using any aggregator, the aggregator takes little bit of tokens from here and most of the tokens from Bluemove DEX, and then he basically gives you those tokens out. So always please buy either from here, or you can come to our Telegram, and I think if you write CA, it should give you, this is our contract address. So come to our website, join the Telegram, then mention over here, copy this contract address and only buy this one. So I just wanted to mention this to anyone who is watching our video for the first time, so that you guys just buy our token and not these guys' token, because we don't know who these guys are, what their goals are. They are saying so many things. I don't know. What I care, and I know this is the project where we've spent all this time and effort, and maybe if these guys promote, maybe we'll get auto promotions from them as well. But we will also do a lot more, efforts in terms of promoting our project, and soon you will see the results as well. So coming back to the next point. So buy our token if you want to play and our game. So this is an important point as well I wanted to mention. Game development. Now, these guys from other project or any project in Sui, they may say, we are going to make a game. Okay, have you made a game before? How many, do you know how many developers, what are the working components of a game? You need to have a backend server, front-end server. You need to have a certain programming language, and all these things. You need to have a developer. You need to have a server engineer. You need to have a QA, quality assurance guy, right? So there are so many moving parts to building a game. And that is where I want to show you all those things, because most of you say, hey, when is the game being launched? Like, how? So that is why I have written this specific point here. Let's say if you've got $100,000, and you want to make a game by tomorrow, you cannot do that, right? Because it's not all about money. So even if I wanted to ask my developers to, and then also, it's not only money and the amount of developers. Let's say I have $100,000 and maybe I have $1,000,000 and I have a team of 50 developers. I say in 1 week, I want to have a game live on Sui. And I instead of 50 developers, I'll make it 100. I make 1,000 developers. Do you think game will be developed? No. That is the ground reality. You need to have, there are so many components and I don't want to go into details. Like you need to design first UI, user interface. Then you need to make sure that how is your user experience, which is called UX. And once these two things are ready, you need to define on your characters, artwork. Then you have all these things ready to share it with the developer. Then you have to make something called GDD, game design documents. There are so many things like involved in building a game. So some people would say, no, just launch it. Why don't you just launch it? So I will show you now what has been the delays, why we didn't launch it in the last few months. So I just want to mention, like, there needs to be gamified features. Like some people even in the Telegram said, hey, how will you reward people? So we needed to make leaderboards. So all those things have been worked on. And I will show you in a few minutes now. We are very close to jumping towards the game as well. And that's where I would like to, anyone who is live right now, I would like you to join from your Google account as well. And let's see if your name shows up over there. And, we'll try to do something together as well. So coming back, so there is a lot which goes in developing a game. So now to the most important part. What are our gameplays right now? Gameplay features, and how you can play it on a PC using the Chrome browser or Firefox as well, and how can you play it on a mobile, because yesterday some people said, hey, most people are on the mobile. So the moment of truth, clicking here, going to game.suimonster.com, it will show you this dialog box in which you just need to click here to connect with Google. It will show you all the login accounts which you have on your device, on your current browser or the mobile device. I have already logged in here. So let me just, did I close that tab? No, there it is. Here we go. So I am already logged in with our Suimon agent. And this is the first screen you will come across. So this window may be over here. You can click on it and move it. It is a draggable window. Then the next thing you see over here, let me just refresh this, because I may have been logged out, because after a few minutes, it basically logs you out. Let me log in again. Come on, Google. Let me try to log in with Suimon agent, because we don't want to have, you logged in all the time within the game. So after a few minutes, it automatically gets logged out from Google. And basically the way the game works is we need you to connect with your Google account. Then within that next screen, you can connect any of your wallets. I would recommend that you use one wallet with one Google account, because there are so many permutation combinations we still have to work on. Let's say a person joins with one Google account and he has 2 different or 100 different Sui wallets. Then how do you manage all of that? So all of those things I will show you here soon over here. So here we are logged in now. You can see the first thing you notice that we have a free game area and a paid on-chain game area. You see this window is here. You can just move it on this side. Also, I need to tell you that if you zoom in like this, I had already zoomed out on my screen. And you see that window is a little bit gone over there. If I'll move it over here, this is my 100%. So if you open the game, this window will be on the correct place already. But still, I have made it into a draggable component which you can move and place anywhere you want. Okay. So the first thing you notice here is your profile. If you click on profile, there are a lot of things, options here. I will come back to them in a later time. But if you see here, this is the free game section and this is the paid game on chain. Now, if you click on this button, you will become the host of the game. Let me just double check that because this is the most important part of the stream and I want to make sure that Stream is going fine. Let me just double check. Because this is the most important part. Okay, there we go. It's working fine. And we have people over here as well. So if you click on this, you will be able to create a new game room where you will be the host. Anyone else who joins the game will be able to join that game by copying the game ID from the game leaderboard. Okay. Now in the game leaderboard, you see we have certain, you see here, when you put your mouse here, the game is complete now. You cannot play this game again with somebody else. Who was the host? Suimon agent was the host. Guest player name was Choco Jars. This is just another account of ours because we had this NFT collection called Sui Jars, and we'll discuss that later. The game type was free and the status is finished. Choco Jars player was the winner, and we show this small icon as well. It was the start time. We need to have a record of all these things. Then based on this, we will be able to know how many games a person has played. And you see here, if you go down a little bit more, you have player stats as well. So if you see, Choco Jar player has total games. Winning rate will update if it is not being shown over here. We'll change these certain settings over here as well. But if you see the game type, he had 3 games which are free and 1 is the paid one. And in the paid one, you can see he has used which type of token, Suimon or Sui. So I have created few of these to show you the differences. Now, if you look at this one, you see, click to copy. If you click on it, you have copied this game room ID, which you can share it with one of your friends who is online, and he will just log in with his Google account and he will place it over here, and then he'll be able to join the game. So I will go through step by step and I will try to be as slow as possible as well. So first and the foremost important thing was for us to know if you are online. I don't know if you guys have played 8-ball pool, which is a very famous game across the globe. It has a very nice multiplayer online feature as well. And you know, there are so many parameters again, which we needed to make sure they are working. So let's say you start the game and there is suddenly no internet connectivity. What's going to happen? It means we have to store yours and your friend's game on our server so that if you reconnect again, the game has the same moves and data, and so many things were there. So we were working on all these things, which I cannot even go into a lot more detail. But soon, once you will start playing the game, you will understand all these points. So the moment you come on this screen, you as a logged in user need to set your own status. Let's say you are logged in, but you are busy in office. You are not ready to play. So you can press this button and you see the player status has become not ready to play. So let me just show you how this works, and it is broadcasted to all the players across the globe. If there are 100 or 1000 players here, you can see who is ready to play and who is not ready to play. So let me just quickly come over here and let me log in onto this user as well. So I have a couple of users over here, which I had logged in the morning. You see, after a few minutes of inactivity, he will just log me out. I'm just logging back in. There we go. So now you see, we have 2 players here. Let me just zoom this one in as well, so that you guys can take a look at the screens in a lot more detail. This is 90% and this is 100% zoom. I just have a bigger screen, so I like to zoom it out. So you see here, Suimon agent is ready to play, but Choco Jars is also ready to play. If I say not ready to play, this is broadcasted or shown to this user that he is not ready to play. But if I go over here, see, he is not ready to play. So now if you take any of the account, let's say for Choco Jars, I think let me just make a new game. So if you see here, Suimon agent was the host for a game. If I come on this side, just give me a second. Let me just make sure that I use this screen together. So let me create a free game by pressing this button. You see, a new room has been generated. A message is shown to you, a room was created. Share this ID with your opponent to start playing. Now, this will not show up over here right away. You just have to refresh your browser. And you see now we have that game shown over here, which is created by this guy, Chocojars. Okay. Winner is in progress. Game type is free. The status is available to play. You see here, there is a wallet here as well. I will come back to that part when I'll show you the paid games. Now, this guy is not ready to play. So first you need to set your status ready to play, which is broadcasted to everyone across the globe. Now, Chokajar has created a free game room and he is ready to play. Now, any other guest, you see, it is mentioned as unknown, can join this free game room. Now, this was another massive thing which we had to work, and it took us a lot of time to develop this multiplayer scenarios. And that is where a lot of time and effort was being spent. So, now this click to copy, we use this so that nobody has to type these long names and all. So, this Chokajar player is now ready to play with anyone. So, even he has set status ready to play. If somebody joins his game, he needs to get a notification, right? Otherwise, how will he know if somebody is there to ready to join his game room? So, I will go back to our other player. You see here that latest game is not being shown. Just refresh. And now, this Suimon agent guy can see Chokojar's game room ID. Now what he will do? He will copy this ID and paste it over here. You see this button is disabled. The moment you paste it over here, it says join free game. So the moment I press this button, this other user will get a notification. Okay, let me try. Join free game. Showing joining new game. Here again, it was designed for multiple windows with different screen resolutions. So if something is overlapping, you can move these windows over here. These are important windows. And let me just go over that screen. Oh, there you go. This is the best screen. Guest has joined. So he is saying Suimon agent has joined your game. He is talking to this person. And this is your game room ID, because you may have a paid room game, you have a free game room, you may have 10 different game rooms. So which game room he has joined? So you copy that exact same one, then you can close this window, then you paste it over here, and then you say join free game. There you go. And you saw that box again came, the dialog box, you can just hide it. Now he's loading the card images, which are our monster card images. Here we go. Here we go. So now this Suimon agent has to wait, because whose turn is it? We need to make sure everyone gets because this is a PvP card game, player versus player card game. You can already see this is a free game. This is the room. This is the player one versus this player. Then if I go over here, you see here I am logged in as Suimon agent, right? Let me just zoom out a little bit like that, so that you guys can see the full screens. Actually, I prefer it like that. And I'm just pressing Command minus, or on a Windows computer, you can press Control minus, and it will zoom out a little bit to better see the whole screen. So you see here, this is, I am Suimon agent, and I cannot do anything. If you click here, he will say, I cannot. This is our playing area, battle zone area. So this card should jump over here. So because it is this player's turn, you see it is all highlighted in green color as well. So it shows me this is not my turn. So I have to wait. So don't keep clicking on these buttons. So I'm trying my best to go as slow as I can to show all the steps. But still, if you guys will have any questions, you've got our Telegram opened up. You guys can go there and basically ask us any of these questions, whatever you would like to ask. Okay. So coming over here, let me just zoom out a little bit more. There you go. And I place this one over here, this one over here. You can see your role here. All these things are mentioned on the screen so that everyone knows about what we are doing here. Then, before I play the game, I would like to give you a quick demo about what you see on the screen. I'll try to zoom in. I don't know if this will be shown in a zoomed in manner on my YouTube stream or not. Let me just go there. because this is the most important. Know if this will be shown in a zoomed in manner on my YouTube stream or not. Let me just go there. Looks like it's not zooming in, so that's fine. So you see here, this is the player's card total health point. So everyone who joins a game gets 4 player cards in your deck, in your hand. So in your hand right now in Suimon agent, if you calculate 80 plus 100 plus 80 plus 80, all of this in total is 340, which is HP, health points. Every card comes with certain attributes or qualities. One is attack, one is defense, and one is health point. Then overall, a card has a health of this 100%, 100%, 100%. So when 2 cards will fight between each other, this percentage will go down depending on when a card attacks another one and the other card defends itself, how much of the health he loses. So at any point, you will be able to see this is 340 is the total number of cards I have in my hand. And if you look at this other player, his overall, because I cannot see his cards, this is a good thing, because otherwise you will already know what he's gonna have in his next move. So you just know his total cards health point are 300. Let's verify. If you go on this side, 80, 60, 80, 80. So this comes out to be 300, and you can see this is where, this is I myself as a player being shown. And this is my opponent. So every player shows his overall health point of the cards in hand, and also the opponent player's card health points only. The next thing which you see on the screen is your kills. How many cards you have killed from your opponent. And then the most important is your energy. Every player has 100 energy to start the match with. Now, this energy will become less and less once your cards fight between each other, and then they kill or defend each other. Now, all of these things you see on screen, I would love to improve them a little bit more, especially when I'll open the cards, they attack with each other in terms of red color and blue color animation. All of this is dependent on the platform we have selected, because we are a Chrome browser based game yet, so we cannot use all those 3D things right now, and everything will take time and effort. So there can be a lot of massive improvements in terms of our designs and screen and all those things, but we wanted to make sure the game is simple. People can just click a button and the game plays on its own. Otherwise, the more features we add into a game, it becomes more complex. Not everybody is tech savvy, not everybody has a mouse and a keyboard and a big screen. So just remember that this game is a casual game category. It's not like a first person shooter where you have a lot of energy needed. So it's more of a casual game category. So now let's get started. I will play one of my high health point card, Twispy, and now it's not my turn. We have to wait for the opponent's turn. So whenever you are playing with your friend, ask him to be faster. Because if other person is not going to take a turn, you just have to keep waiting. So please make sure either in Telegram or some other place, you guys agree that we will play. So that is where, I can play with one of you guys and we can play together as well. But not many people are online right now. We can do another live stream where I can play with anyone else, and then we can have a quick result as well. Now this person's turn is here. I'm gonna click over here. And now this red means he is attacking, blue means he is defending. So now this player has killed the opponent's card and his health point are only 12. So right now my kill is 1. My energy is at 100. That player card got killed, so his energy is 94 right now. So that's where one of the playing part is done. So this guy's card still have some energy left, so that is why he's on the battlefield. And the other guy has 3 cards left in his pocket, and he has to play the next card. So I'm coming over here. Let me just try to play a bigger card, maybe this one. And because he had more power, he just quickly killed the other guy's card because he had only 12 HP left. So let me just quickly go through this now. I'm gonna zoom out. Zoom out a little bit more. The cards are fighting automatically. So you just have to click once, the card will jump over there, then the fight will happen. The next fight, you see energies are going down. This guy has a little bit more energy, this one has a little bit less energy. Going over here, clicking on the button, clicking on this side. Let's see which card gets defeated. There we go. So now, if you ran out of cards, everyone will get 4 new random cards the moment you will use your last card here as well. So you see no cards available in hand. If I go over here and click over here, both players have been given new 4 cards. Okay. Now this guy has a turn, this guy has a turn. I'm just playing quickly so that I just finish this game to show you the next part of the game. So this guy has the turn, clicking. They're fighting. There we go. So you see, it takes few minutes of effort to play, and I'm just randomly clicking. When you are playing, you need to make sure. For example, this guy has 42 health point right now. I've got 2 good cards here. If I move this guy, he will definitely kill this guy because he had more energy. So it means the other player, he has the better attack power. This guy did not have much attacking power. So that's why, we have made this system in a very, very, I would say, fair manner, that every card has a different power. Because I was thinking I had 100 health point, but this card had more attacking power. That is why my card just got defeated. So you need to make sure which card are you playing. So that is why it's a strategy game. You have to make sure what are you playing, and that is why I was telling in the beginning of the game of our stream that we spent a lot of time and effort and energy to make sure that this is a fair game, because the money will be involved, right? And money means your real Suimon tokens. If you lose the match, you lose those tokens. So that is why we want to make sure that the game was totally fair. And it's all random. Computer just gives you all these cards. There is no code. And in that, maybe we'll also make our code available, and especially for applying into Sui's hackathon. Maybe we'll have to make our smart contracts live as well. So everything will be open. Everything can be audited, and you guys can also read and go through it as well. Let me just continue with this guy. Clicking here. I've got a really good internet connection, so that's why when these cards are being loaded, sometimes it will take some time to load the pictures. So that will be fine. Let's try to finish this match. Clicking. Okay. Next one. There we go. Come on, guys, kill each other. Here we go. I'll use this guy. Looks like my Suimon agent is losing with 47 energy and opponent is 53 energy. Let's click on this one. So while this game is going on, I would like to mention another important point, that when you guys will be testing all these things, we'll try to make a Google form where if you find any bugs, anything happen in the game, you can report that to us. Let's say if your game gets stuck, maybe because we have tested it a lot already. I'm sure there will be very few bugs if you can find them, because we have tested it a lot in last few months. And that is one of the reasons we had to take so much time to make Do go live. So if any of the issues come in, let us know. This is running on our AWS servers. Maybe if you do something in the game which crashes our server, please report it immediately to Telegram, and I will rerun the servers. But you don't have to worry about servers and setup and all those things. We have battle tested the game already, and that's why I'm sure it will not crash. Okay, chala. So clicking here. There we go. And we spent a lot of time making the game fair as well, so that nobody has any advantage on any other person. because otherwise it's not fair game. Clicking on this, giving this guy, getting new cards, clicking over here, 31 energy. Okay, opponent is losing. Good. You see here the card is being loaded because it's coming from server, and some pictures are in the cache, some pictures are not in the cache. So clicking here, let's beat this guy. I've got this energy, that guy has that energy. Okay, this player's turn is here. Clicking. So it takes few minutes to wrap up the game, and I'm telling you, you need to make sure that you calculate these attacks and defenses and play a card which you feel the other player will be defeated. Clicking over here, clicking over here, clicking over here. I just want to finish this game. And whoever will win, you will see your record will updated, you will be shown on the leaderboard, your profile will get updated, many things will happen. And we will need all of that data in order for us to know who has done the most testing of the game, and then that person will be able to get some rewards. And those rewards will be real token, inshallah, the Suimon tokens. Clicking. Come on guys, fight each other and finish. Whew, it's been, wow, how long has it been? Not sure. It's been more than an hour, wow. Okay, that's fine. Clicking here, clicking button. This player is gonna lose soon. Okay. Clicking, joining. Clicking, okay. Suimon agent is gonna lose soon because he's got only 3 energy left. There you go. So this guy lost the game. His final energy was 0, and Choco Jars basically got winner, and he's the winner. Basically, he's got 14 energy left, and you can see he had made more kills in terms of the total cards. There you go. This guy is shown victory screen. I would love to have a nice animation here with particles and all those things, but you guys were saying launch the game, so we've launched it now. So we will keep improving the game as time passes on. Return to the main menu. If you see this window, just close it, because the game has been already declared, and this time Suimon agent was the winner. I can zoom it in to show you. There you go. So we know this player started the game, guest was this player, and winner is this game, and the status is finished. So nobody else can now play this game because this game is finished. They are both ready to play. Going on the other screen, clicking on return to main menu, you can see the other player is here as well. So before I jump to the next one, let me just quickly test by joining through another account so that we are sure that game can have more than 2 players. Clicking, let me join from one of my accounts. There you go. So on a mobile screen, you may not see the game in the same way. So in order to do, to look at the game in the similar manner, because nowadays mobile screens are also big, like 6.7 or 7 inches screens are available. So when you open this website over there, on the top right corner, you have 3 dots. If you press those, there is a button which is called desktop site. If you press that one, you will be able to look at most of the things in the same way like I can see. So I've just logged in. You see, I logged in from another account. You can already see that player is here. Let me make a create free game from my new account. This is a brand new user. His game has been created. Let me just refresh. And there we go. So this newer fold user, the new user has made a new game. He is live. He is ready to play. Let me just try to see. Not ready to play, not ready to play. Wow, everything is working. I'm so happy on this one because Everything is working according to our testing, our planned release. So it really makes me happy that we have a working game, guys, on Sui Chain, which there is no other game available. So that makes me really happy and pumped up. I'm saying everything here on this live stream, but let's see. There we go. So you will see a lot of details over here, a player stats, who has done how many games, what exactly are things done. If you go to profile, you will see all the live data showing up over here. You see here, he created a game, he lost the game. If you connect your wallet, a lot of data will be present over here. So you can sort your game history by status of waiting, playing, finished, abandoned, which token type you played, Sui game or Suimon game. So let me just now on this note jump to the paid on-chain game. This has taken a lot of work and effort as well, because Sui runs on Move language. So that's one thing we had to work on. Second thing is connection of wallets between different wallets available in your browser. So that is why I'm recommending to play the game, especially the paid one, on a Chrome browser, not on the mobile, because we still have to do a lot of testing on mobile in order to make it live on mobile. Okay, so let's get started. So first thing is you need to have at least Slush wallet or a Phantom or Suet, whatever you want to do. The next thing, this is just to get started before you press this paid on-chain game. Don't press the button unless you have these things ready with you in your computer or in your wallet. So the first thing on the Slush wallet, you have to click on this icon, go to network and click on testnet. Testnet is where fake Sui tokens exist or demo Sui tokens exist, which has no monetary value. I'm sharing this in detail so that if somebody is new to Sui chain, they don't know what is mainnet, what is testnet, what is devnet. If they select this and they are playing our game on the testnet by testing, if you go to your wallet, it will show you $0. So don't worry about that. You need to just learn these few things and you will be all good. So if I go to mainnet, you will see there is no transaction on this wallet. It has 0 Sui in it. Okay, so we have mentioned it previously in Telegram as well. You have Sui, different faucets are available where you can go and get free Sui tokens. And that is where we had that form which you guys had filled out, shared your Sui wallet, and we have given you our testnet Suimon tokens as an airdrop. Again, those Suimon testnet tokens have 0 value. They cannot be traded or sold to anyone. So make sure you have this one. Clicking here, clicking on testnet. So in this one, I have some Sui, which is around 20 Sui I have, and he is fetching the new price of Sui and giving me this price. But all of this is not real price, not real value. Also, second thing you notice over here, I have Sui monster token over here. If you click on it, you will see its name is Suimon, and if you go here, search and pin coins, there is Sui and all these tokens you can add over there. But let's not go into that. I will come back. So in order for you to get started, you need to have some Sui in your project, in your wallet, which is the testnet Sui, and you need to have our Suimon token on testnet also given to you. Where are those available? They are all present on Sui's testnet. So let me just do one thing and I will show you step by step. Once you have those things ready in your wallet, you click connect wallet button. You see we have 3 options, Slush, Phantom and Suet. I have tested these 2. I have not tested Suet. Maybe this is another thing you guys can help us test with. We need to fix this button. That's fine, no worries, because this is just a close button. It doesn't look nice, so we'll fix it. Then you see few weeks back they merged Sui wallet with Slush, so we had to change a lot more things again. Otherwise we would have, anyway, let's not go into the past. Let's focus on current good things. Game is live. So clicking on Slush, he did not ask me a pop-up to connect with my wallet because I was already connected. So you can see here I already have Suimon token here, where you see I have around let me zoom it in for you guys. Let me make it bigger. So I have got 1.2 million Suimon tokens present here. So first you have to select which token you want to. Let me just disconnect wallet. Connect wallet second time. Clicking on slush. This window will show up. Whatever token wallet you want to select, you can select. Click on approve. Okay, don't worry about this icon. This will be changed. So the moment you connect, he will only look for 2 types of tokens in your wallet. If you have Blub or any other token, it does not care. It care about, and if I go and change my testnet to mainnet, everything will not be shown over here. That is why we are testing everything on testnet first. When everything will be working fine, just like you saw, the free game has no issues, it is working all fine. And we can go live on chain as well with the free game, but there is no point. The main point of the game was to use the Suimon token and Sui token to start playing between each other and actually win tokens between each other. So we need to make sure everything is working fine on testnet before we go to mainnet. So if you have some Sui tokens, you can stake that token, any of these values. These are very small values I have already written, because Sui token on faucets on testnet are very hard to get as well. But if you try every day, it will give you 1 or 2 Sui every day. So let's say I select this one, and you have to pay a little bit of a gas fee. Gas fee is already very small on Sui chain, and same will be the case on mainnet as well. When we launch it on the real Sui chain, you will have to pay a small gas fee to create your on-chain game room. This game room you see over here is being shown after paying some gas fee. Also, you see, the moment you connect your wallet, you will have your own personal game room window over here. This was not here before. Let me show you. Disconnect wallet. That is not to be shown by everyone else, because we don't want to show your wallet information to anybody else with all the information present in it. So this is only personally for this person's wallet. Connect wallet, slush, joining again, and you can see my current wallet had already made 3 games within our project. Okay. Now, these games are the same which are shown over here. But I won't recommend right now to start playing the paid games. If you play the paid game, we have not finalized the reward system. How can we give money, what to which user? Those smart contracts still needs to be finalized a little bit. That is why your job, whoever will watch this video at a later stage, is to test the free game now. Tell us if everything is working fine, you find any bugs, any issues, and that is what the current open games beta test is live for everyone. Okay. But I will show you the process. Sui token, let me select this one, and I say stake 0.05. But if you have already staked this much amount of tokens, and you find here that same amount of token room, and the player status is also shown as ready to play, then you can copy this one, paste it over here, and the other place is also shown the pop-up dialog box that this person is ready to join, has joined your room. It means now you both are ready to play. So you see how many moving parts were there to just launch the game. So there are so many things we have to make sure nobody loses any money, because money is linked with this game. So we need to make sure everything is working. So let's just create a brand new room with this much amount of Sui. Let me pay this one amount of stake. It will open up your wallet. He's telling you, you will be putting 0.05 Sui into a smart contract. You have to pay a little bit of gas fee. I click approve. You have to unlock your wallet. It will approve the transaction. Confirmed on blockchain. Now, here is a very important dialog box for you. You can now create a paid on-chain game and become the host of that game with that Sui amount you have paid, or you can use your stake to find and join existing game room that matches your staked amount and token type. So let's say you have staked this much amount of money. You need to go down and see which other player has staked similar amount of tokens, and you can join that room. Okay? So this is so very important for you to understand. For me now, because I'm just giving you a demo, you can click on create paid on-chain game, and then your game will be shown over here. You see status waiting. So he's waiting to be played with somebody else. Now so this should be shown over here in the form of a paid game room. Let me just refresh this page. Going down. You see now Suimon agent has created a Sui paid account, game room, and he is available to play. Let me just go over here. Let me connect wallet one more time. Once you give its permission, next time it will not open the pop-up box. This is to make your life easy. Now let me go to Suimon token. I can go to 200,000, stake. Wallet opens up, clicking on approve, entering password. It is checking on blockchain confirmation. Now, if you have anyone else with 200,000, like this one, you will be able to join that one. But let me create a new on-paid chain game, and there we go. So now you have another one. If I refresh this, here you go. So now in our leaderboard, you can already see I have created 2 separate paid game rooms over here as well. I just wanted to give you this idea to show you this feature is also even working. But I won't recommend you to play this game room right now, because we still have to do some testing. We still have to give you green light before you play. And the most important thing was for people to see that what we are working on, what we have been working in the past, how much time and effort has been already done, and the game is actually working. And that is the crux of the meeting. This is the most important point which was part of our live stream today. So how can you report bugs on? So this wraps it up. This stream is, I've already spent nearly 90 minutes on this stream. I don't want to make it more longer for now. And also it's Monday, a working day. So how to report bugs? So if you find any bugs, you can report right directly to us on Telegram. I think that can be a good thing, and we'll take a note of that you are doing some active testing, and we'll keep a record. Otherwise, whatever you are doing in terms of testing, in terms of playing number of matches, we already can see it over here. You don't need to send any email or any message or any Telegram message or anything. Everything is mentioned over here. It is going to a centralized database. So game is ready to test. I can take any community questions, but I don't think there are enough people right now who are live. Let me just check. Yeah. Because it doesn't require a lot of energy in the body like Mobile Legends. There you go. Yeah, I think I've got a message from one of our one of the joint person already mentioned, and I appreciate your comment. And we just wanted to make an easy game. We don't want to make it complicated. So I truly appreciate joining at this time. It's a Monday. You all may be also working, and this just wraps it up. I'm just gonna end the stream now. And I hope anyone else who watches the stream at a later stage, you can connect with us at, in our Telegram. So just to show you one more time, just go to suimonster.com, and then you just click Telegram, and you will be able to join our project and ask us any questions over there. We are always open. I once again really wanted to thank the whole team who has been helping and supporting in terms of visual content creation, marketing tweets, anyone who's been helping in community. You all are part of the team, because there is no other team. And also I would like to say that I am happy to be part of such a team. And this is a team made by all of us who were just losing money on a token. So overall, today is a great day. And this was the day I was waiting for, in order for us to, share all of us, our progress with the community. And I think this video will act like a starting point of many next videos which we will work on. So thank you so much once again for sharing your valuable time. You can just go to game.suimonster.com. We will share this link over our Twitter account as well. So you guys can all go there, make accounts, create an account, ask another person to join with you, make sure you set proper. So let me just summarize it. So the game is as simple as this. You log in into game.suimonster.com using your Google account. Set your status ready to play. See if there is another player in that list who is ready to play as well. See in the game leaderboard if, let me just show it while I am doing it. So you select your status ready to play. If you are not ready to play, you are just logged in, always click this button. That is why we made this button, not ready to play. You see this guy is already saying I'm not ready to play. Then if there is a person who is ready to play, scroll down, see if this person has already made an account, a game room, copy that game room. This one can be copied, other can't even be copied. So that is the benefit of using, computer, that you get these pop-ups and everything. But on a mobile also you can just see if it is status is available, you can join that room. So copy the game room, paste it over here, click join free game. The other player will get a notification that this person has joined his game room, and both of you will be shown the game. Then it's between you and the other person, and the rest of the things I've shared already in the demo. So once again, thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate all the time and effort by everyone in the community, and have a great day, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.